Okay, we're here on the last day, question mark. Hello everyone, I'm NorseScorpio. We're here on the last day, question mark. I didn't want to keep going through this over and over again. I wanted to actually focus. I lost more people than I did the other times. I lost everybody but Jack. So this should be interesting. Well, and Brandon, but Brandon can't run away. Might as well give them both a cooked meal. But I'm gonna let everybody rest because there's only the 3 of us, and 2 of us are the only ones eating. 4 of us, 2 of us are eating. Oh, dear God. Well, something's here. For the God's sake, we did it! We're saved! But at what cost? The entire science team is gone. Didn't sacrifice anyone. Your attitude has been flawless. Favorite shift, night shift, Jack hunting. Favorite speech, teamwork. 0 Medusa, 0 eaten, 3 ran away. I'm sorry, guys. Chapter 5, Legend. Okay, we're What's happened? They're all still here, but they all just glitched out. What is going on? Oh, is this Jack over here? What is happening? Why do I feel like they've already died? I need a vacation.
It's great to have you all back. Sorry there's no time to rest, but this situation is critical.
Xenolifer?
Yes.
What the hell are those assholes after now?
Genocide.
What? Liam, it can't be possible.
Stop worshipping that terrorist, Sergeant. They made it clear in their demands. The Constellar Federation must abolish alien slavery, or they will unleash the Medusa virus across the entire the entirety of Cactus 5, 7.
3, sir.
But Cactus 7 is one of the planets with the highest rate of slaves over humans. What do they want to do? Free them by killing them? Not at all. They were after the Medusa virus from the beginning, since it only affects mammals. Their objective is to create a free world for aliens, making a planet uninhabitable for human beings.
Okay, this should be really easy then. We destroy Xenolifer's mothership, problem solved.
Those demands were made a week ago. The Constellar Federation refuses to negotiate with terrorists. And the Medusa virus became airborne 37 hours ago.
There's no need to panic here. I know the cure. We can produce an antidote now.
I'm afraid it's not that easy. Xenolifer developed a genetically encrypted mutation of the virus. Xenomedusa, they call it, and only they have the antidote.
How many people are at risk?
4 billion.
Damn it, Liam!
They're still open to negotiate. If the Constellar Federation accepts their demands, Xenolifer will launch the antidote into Cactus 7's atmosphere.
No, they won't accept. Constellar Federation never negotiates. For them, Cactus 7 is just another piece of their board. I bet anything they'll even use the tragedy as propaganda.
So that's it, I guess? We aren't superhuman, Burden. There's nothing else we can do. We should get some rest and focus on how to stop Xenolifer in the future.
No, I'll go. I'm gonna stop them. You're insane. Let me go with you, Burden. No, not this time. This is a one-man mission. This is suicide. You should have gotten used to suicide missions by now, Jack.
I'm finishing the calculations now. You should collide with Xenolifer's mothership in 2 hours, 29 minutes. I don't have exact data on the integrity of the Matriarch's hull, but you have approximately a 32% chance of surviving the crash. Burden, are you sure you still want to proceed?
32%? That's a gift from God in the face of saving 4 billion lives. So, let me get this straight. You're gonna fire yourself out into space, piloting a one-man cruiser headed toward the Matriarch, aiming directly at the core labs of the ship. Retrieve the antidote, and then manually fire it into Cactus 7's atmosphere. Exactly. And you're saying this isn't a suicide mission? Yes. What about being inside a collapsing spaceship surrounded by enemy forces? I'll figure it out.
Thank you for everything, Burden. We owe you our lives.
Through all the pain, suffering, and success, it's been an honor, Sergeant.
Okay, Brandon, say goodbye to everybody. You're going with the Sergeant.
My AI module will allow me to commandeer the droid rocket, allowing me to disperse the antidote's reactive agents over the planet's atmosphere. That means I won't come back, 100% sure. I am so glad I can be of service until the end. Goodbye, everybody.
Okay, you are ready to go. Burden, while Brandon is connected to your spacesuit, he can provide useful intel during the mission. At this point, you should at least feel sorry for doubting him all those months ago before Senikos.
Gods, Donald, you are a rancorous nerd.
But just try to come back alive to honor Brandon's heroic sacrifice.
Sure.
Sergeant, go and kick some Xenolifer ass.
Goodbye, team. We'll meet again, in this life or the next. Brandon, are you seeing this? Outer space. An endless sea of scattered dust and a vast veil of darkness. I don't know why, but this cold void feels like home. It's hard not to feel completely insignificant in the face of all this darkness. Have you ever considered your purpose, Brandon? What it means to exist in this vast darkness? Out here, it makes you wonder what 4 billion lives really mean. Just another white dot. One of a million pinpricks of light, each one indifferent to its inhabitants. Millions of points of light, so far in the future that they have already died. Why did I spend my whole life protecting them? What am I protecting exactly? I spend my whole life fighting, and I don't even know why. In fact, I can't remember anything beyond fighting. I never had a home. We aren't so different, you and I, Brandon. You and I are the same. I, too, have never known childhood. It's like I've only existed to save the world again and again. Not for duty, respect for life, or any human values. I'm like Marvin. Just can't stop chasing after that damn stick. This cause is the only thing that's ever felt true. And as long as the gods keep tossing that stick, I'll keep bringing it back. This meaningless world.
Travel?
Which direction should we travel in? West? Not so much for that. What am I... Like, what's going on here? North? You are in a desert. Go north. You are in a desert. Go north. Oh, hey.
Please, identify yourself.
Where am I? What is this place?
Are you wearing an Everdusk spacesuit?
Yeah, the Nebula. I had an accident.
I don't know, sir. You're on the desert planet of Legan, in the middle of a war. We fight for the Constellar Federation, of course.
I see. How can I help?
So, you just survived what should have been a fatal orbital shipwreck. And you're telling me you're ready for action? I heard Everdusk was full of puny nerds. By the gods, was I wrong.
Is there a point to all this, soldier?
Your insignia denotes sergeant, sir. So technically you're in command. And frankly, if your spacesuit's transceiver still works, you could save us all.
Save us how? Save you how? How many of you are there?
This is embarrassing, but our platoon got lost in the desert and the rendezvous deadline is 126 hours.
Okay, let's join your platoon and hurry our way back.
Sir, what is your name?
Can't remember. Just call me Sergeant for now. Dear Lord. Abraham. Who is this?
So I found him while I was exploring the area. He's a sergeant with Everdusk, sir. Miraculously, he survived an air-to-surface orbital shipwreck. He's offered us help, and the fact is we had made good use of his spacesuit's transceiver. It's still functional, sir.
Is that true, Sergeant? Just point me in a direction and I'll do my best to lead you there. This might be a sign of the gods. I thought we were damned to this place already. I'm Sergeant Abraham. It'll be a pleasure to follow your lead, Sergeant. Just Sergeant. Very well. To where then? We know our base camp is northwest from here, but the desert is treacherous. Understood. Let's move. Let's rest while the sun is down. That could be a problem, Sergeant. It's Jack! I've gone into the past. The only time the deserts of Legion know darkness are when the sandstorms block out the sun. Excuse me? He's saying that Legion has no night. The two suns keep the planet as deserted as it can be. No. Yeah. Corporal Maslow was born here. The nomadic children of Legion are tough as hell. So you'd be used to listen to his advice. Our best option is to use as little water as possible. We should only drink when our bodies are crying for it. Sleeping under the sun is suicide. If we want to rest, we'll have to look for shelters behind cool shadows. Oh, and there's also the fact that we're currently engaged in a full-fledged retreat from a war that we cannot win. So we should watch out for rebel patrols and enemy camps. That's where our scouts can explore the terrain ahead for us. But time is of the essence. Always keep that in mind. And what about your leg? Yeah, those bastards took it away from me. And the desert sand is making it look ugly. If you feel you need to make any sacrifices, I give you full authority to do. Starting with me. Rasmus.
Sir, what the hell? We don't even know this guy.
Shut up and respect your commanding officer, Private. We may be marooned on this desert, but we are still going to follow the chain of command. You can count on me, Sergeant. Both of you can. This desert won't forgive any missteps, and friendships won't save anyone out here. So man up and let's move. Nil G, Rasmus, Abraham, Dr. Todd, Sergeant, Jack, S. Sam, Star Leech, Greyshock, and Romero. Jesus. Alright, we're gonna take this journey next time. So that was a whole lot of talking and I've tired myself out. So until next time, I will see you all later.